Howdy, Lone Star Rider here. I'm going to be doing a project on the van here because my latch on the rear left side is broken. And I ordered this part, I hope it fits, off of Amazon. So you guys stick around, see how this is. We'll see how this works out.
Lone Star Rider on his motorcycle, raising money, making friends, seeing the country end to end. Lone Star Rider.
Guys, the one problem I found out with the Astro vans is that the latches are not the best in the whole world. I'm going to have to do the one on the passenger door also. But I tried to open the door up last week, and it's the one that I don't open up very much, and the air conditioner is mounted on that door. I don't know if that caused this problem or not, but this is what it looks like. And the other thing is I could not find any videos on YouTube on doing this latch. I found videos on the right side and videos on the side door and the passenger and the drivers, but not the rear. That's why I decided to go ahead and do a video and hope this helps out. This latch here connects to two different cables. One that releases the lock mechanism down below, and then the other one is attached to the lock mechanism down below. And I believe that none of the electronics are connected to this. Doesn't look like it anyway. But on the older model that's in there right now, see, this is not a screw, it's just basically flattened out that holds all this spring mechanism in and everything. Would have been nice if that was a bolt or something, a nut, but it's not. And otherwise I didn't see anything else wrong with the latch, but it's broke here. So let's go take a look at it. I'm using my old shoes to hold the door open. They usually stay open if there's no wind. Here, let's take a look at this here. Let's see. Door's broke. I'm having to reach inside here. There is no panel on this door, and I have to pull down on the lever for the top, and then I have to pull the lever on the bottom. There we go, and the door opens up. There's the latch mechanism, and it's, you see, it's off of the main thing here. Yep, there are 4 nuts I have to take off, and I believe they're 10 millimeter. I'll correct myself if it's not. By the way, it is a 10 millimeter. These bolts in here don't seem very tight. That's what they look like. Don't want to lose those. Would help if I had a universal angle on this. Be a little bit easier, but I don't have one of those. Might have to consider purchasing one. I did use these. I did use a magnetic light to put in there so I could see, because it is kind of dark. Last boat coming out. If these did drop, I probably could find them. There's really nothing down below. All right, I got that all done. Let's take a look at this. This should pull right out. That's what broke off. And I believe the spring is down at the bottom somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that spring popped off. That looks broke. Let's compare the two. The new one and the old one. Yeah, 10 millimeter and an extension would be really helpful, because I don't think you can get the ratchet in there at all. I don't think you could get the ratchet in there at all. Grab the new one up here. There we go. Let's compare the two. So this one has a nice little gasket to keep water from coming in, it looks like. They're the same size, but I think the bolt patterns are different. Let's see here. Is that going on there? I don't know. It fits. I swore that looked smaller. Now, there is no instructions anywhere on this. So I'm not sure on how these little tabs, looks like, okay, they just pop open and you can slip those rods right in there and they look like they lock right in. Okay, and I'm guessing and I'm not sure. And by the way, these little Obulbs, they are absolutely awesome. And turn this one off. Oh, changing colors. Okay, you can get them from OLights, and I'll put a link down below. They're magnetic, they float, waterproof, and they charge on these little platforms, and I've got 4 of them. I got a big one, and I actually don't like the big one, but I like these small ones. So, let's see how hard this is going to be to put this in. Hopefully it's going to be easy, and I'm going to try to match where the rods go in from the bottom into the top. Let's see if I can show you this here. When you pull the latch, see, it pushes and that spring brings it back. This did have a rubber gasket on there. It was stuck on here. I'm going to get something and clean that off. By the way, these Crocodile Wipes are awesome. They're huge. They're pretty big, and you could use them to clean your body and all that other stuff too. I'll put a link down below for those. And the Crocodile things, they come in a 50 pack and a 100 pack. And this one was, oh, this one was an 80 pack. So, and it's lasted me for 6 months. And I use them for everything. I use them for cleaning my hands and wiping down this stuff here, making that all nice and clean. There we go. Let's see how these are put on here. I'm gonna get a piece of tape and mark that. That's possible, so I can remember the location. location of the clip. It's a little presses. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'll try to zoom in for you. Put another piece of tape on there. Alright, put a piece of tape on the other one. I believe this is going to help. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if I can unlatch these. I can't. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver in here and pop that open. Probably doing this the hard way. Got Penske's rental trucks parking all around me here. Don't know what that's about. Nope, I don't. Let's drop the brand new part on. Put the bigger bit on here, see if that helps. Which I don't think it is. There we go. That was, and the tape came off again. Damn it. See if this just pushes out now. There we go. And we got this other one to get off. Hey, that one came off a lot easier. There. There we go. You have to push that out, and then that comes off. That little thing. Push it this way. See how to get this in here. There we go. Arm right there at the same level. Put that in. Yeah, that's easier said than done. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Go ahead and get my 4 bolts started. Alright. Now I got to get the rods attached. I know this all looks like a mess here, all this, but this comes from the air conditioning and then goes up to the split unit up there. I do have a video on that. See if this works. Now I just got to tighten the bolts down. This is a lot more easier if you don't have all these holes in the way. Let's see, I got one on the bottom here. I was able to use my little Klein tool out of my mini kit to get this in there. It worked, so it's all done. Love these little lights. Here's a box of the old stuff which will be trashed. Yeah. And that. Hopefully this will work the life of the van. Or life of me anyway. I have to redo the door latch. I got a new one coming in today. And I might do a video on it also. From a scale to 1 to 10, I would say this was an 8. Pretty much anybody could do this job with very little skills. It was very easy to do. I'm sure a shop would charge you a whole lot more money, at least $300 or something like that. I'm thinking these days, maybe not. But You should be able to do this fairly easy and put that in there. Just need some tools to do that. 10 millimeter, a little short wrench would help, or put the outside latch and tighten it down before you do any of the rods. Yeah. Catch you on the road here in Loveland, Colorado at the Home Depot parking lot, where I do a lot of my work. So, I'm saying so a lot lately. So. Let's see how yeah, this part looks boring, doesn't it?